In this video, we're going to talk about the top menu bar here in the editor dashboard. So let's go ahead and check out the first tab here, which is the element hierarchy. So basically, this is mainly a tool for web developers with advanced knowledge of HTML. And if you want to see the child elements within the main element structure, that's how you do that here. And you can simply select an item by hovering over the page here, then clicking it. So I have this item selected. So now if I click on the element hierarchy here, I can see each div element within that main div. So if I wanted to go to a specific div in here, I could just hover over the one that I want and click that and it'll select it. So, it's just a quicker way to get to that. But like I said, this is mainly for web developers. But if you're familiar with that, you can use this tool. It comes in very handy. So the next tool up here on the tab is the convermetric. And this allows you to test the conversions of your page by simply analyzing the basic positions of essential components that we have found available on pages that convert. So what does this mean in plain English? Well, it just simply means that Flexy will compare your page with other pages that have converted very well, and it will give you some realistic estimations on what your conversions would look like. So let's try a simple test here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I'm going to go ahead and choose 500 visitors here. My traffic source, I'm going to use email. I'm going to go ahead and stick with normal friendly users here and at a purchase price of $47. So I'm going to go ahead and load this. Now this will take a little bit of time, but it shouldn't take too long. It's going to analyze the full page. It's going to analyze the buttons, the images, and the iframes. Then it'll give you some results. Okay, so here is the analytics results here. So my retention time is 64 seconds. My bounce rate is 27%. It's saying excellent here. My engagement is 73%. Excellent. And my conversion is 17%. Now it says poor here, but is 17% conversion good or bad? So what is a good conversion rate, right? So according to my research, across all industries, the average landing page conversion rate was 2.35%. Yet the top 25% are converting at 5.31%. Or higher. So ideally you want to break into the top 10%. Now these are the landing pages with conversion rates of 11.45% or higher. So my conversion rate at 17% here means that about 85 people of the 500 here will buy this product, netting me $3,995 in sales. So it's a cool little tool to use, right? So let's take a look at the next button on the menu bar here, and this is optimized for location, also known as Smart Pages. So Flexy has a built-in Smart Page Creator that allows you to fully optimize your page for different countries. In this way, you can exponentially increase your earnings all over the world instead of just in the country you reside in. Now, the quickest way to do this is with voice and let Flexy create it for you. If you do it manually, you will have to set up the translation settings yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do that first, and then I'm gonna show you how to do it with Flexy, of course. So if you click on here, you would simply come down here to the drop down box and choose the country that you want to target. So I'm just going to choose one right now. I'm just going to choose let's go ahead and let's do France. Okay, here it is. Okay, so it says translate here, and I click on the done button. Okay, so now France is in the list. So as you can see here, it's translated. Now, to make sure that it's going to be translated for the people that come from France to my page here, it's best to come up here and click on this little gear icon and make sure all the settings are correct in here. So click on Page Translation, and in the From, go ahead and choose Automatic, and then in the To, go ahead and choose France. And click the translate button. Now, you only have to do this in manual mode, right? So I'm going to go ahead and undo. So now my page is not smart anymore. There's no settings in here. So now what I want to do is I want to use Flexy because she's going to automatically convert all of the pages. Well, she's going to give you a default set of pages. And you can either, if you don't want to target those specific areas, you can delete them and choose the specific areas that you want. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to make sure Flexy's on over here. I'm going to click on the microphone and change her to automatic. And I'm going to click the hello command. Make smart page.
Sure, I can do that.
So now our page is smart. So let's take a look at what are the default countries that she puts in here. Optimize locations. So China, Germany, Spain, France, United Kingdom, and United States. Now, of course, you can add more in here if you want. You can also delete these by using the little X button here. But remember, if you add some in here, after she optimizes, you might want to go ahead and click on, each one. Let's say France here again. You might want to click on that, come up here, click on the gear icon, if this wasn't added from Flexy, and click on page translation again and make sure these settings are set up, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so next we have the toggle switch here. So if we click on that, you'll see we have reader mode, autosave, selection, and links. So reader mode is actually to allow your reader, your character avatar, to read specific pages. And to use this feature, you would want to make sure this is selected and your selection here is on as well. So what I could do now is just select an element and you'll see I'll get this little small toggle box, which enables a specific selection for my character to read. So this is a great little feature if you don't want your avatar character to read every single thing on your page, such as the menu bar up here that says home, contact us, support. If you don't want them to read all that stuff, say if you just wanted to start on the headline, you simply turn that on and it's going to start right there. It's not going to read the other elements. So you would go down the list here and toggle all of these things on, and wherever you stop, that's where it's going to stop. Now, of course, autosave, if you turn this on, which is a good habit to keep, just in case something happens, you want all your saved changes to be kept. And this automatically updates every 1 minute. Now, this links button down here, I'm not exactly sure what this is for yet. This is new to Flexy since the last time I was in here, and I haven't been updated on what it does exactly. I might be making a new video for this to let you guys know what it is, okay? The next tab here, of course, this is undo, and of course we know how to undo things on a page. And of course you got redo, just to redo the changes again. And last but not least is the responsive view. So this view here is of course the desktop version, but if you want to check out the mobile view, you just click on the little preview icon here, click on mobile view, it'll open this up. You can also select it in here if you want to toggle between the tablet and the mobile. Okay, so if you want to see exactly how it would look on a mobile or tablet, click on the responsive toggle switch here. You can even zoom in and zoom out if you want to. So good little handy tool to come in handy. Good little tool to come in handy when you're editing your web pages to make sure that they're responsive on mobile.